Hello everyone, my name is Lanso90 and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. We just completed a bunch of contracts for lots and lots of money by going into high orbit. Orbital survey, survey, contract complete. Lots of money, well not really, we're less money than before we launched because we had to upgrade everything. Well, more money than after we launched, less money than before we launched. So, alright, with all of our options now. Can't do that one. Toward orbit. Shield at the launch site. That one won't happen. Mark 1 command pod and flight over Kerbal. Done. Synchronous orbit of Midness. Ugh. I mean, I can do it. That's just like so far ahead. Like the game's getting ahead of itself with this explore Midness option. I'm supposed to give you moon missions first, which is kind of weird. I wonder if a mod is messing with it. It could be. Because it actually is easier to land on Midness than it is to land on the Mun. Even though the Midness is farther away, it's kind of deceiving. I can't do this. That one's actually more doable than the other ones. More durable than the other ones. This one isn't. That's the Airstream Protective Shell. Out with the Kerbal system. I think we need to do these satellite missions. Or the VIP missions. Either or. I can do either or now. Maybe I'll take the satellite. We already have 3 satellite missions, I think. We do not. I can't do that. Yet. I thought I did have more satellite missions in this. Take the heat shield at the launch site. Take this because I did this. I don't know if I want to grab these yet, but I can grab them soon. Get them done. Just need to earn some more money here so we have a better safety net to fall back on. Alright, so we should save this lifting body. Sub-assemblies. Defiant lifter. Heavy low E slash high. I guess it's Helio. Low Earth orbit. Heavy lifter. Just like to do that because in real life that's what we do. We kind of make sub-assemblies of things. Or we keep special lifting bodies to do certain jobs. We'll get back out of here. So what's this to test this? think. Oh, it wants to do the command pod in flight. That's a little weird. Fine. Heat shield on the launch pad. Satellite's completely different. We can just make a... basically just make the most basic little thing here. Is there any specific notes of how high it needs to get? Ooh, accidentally. There's our separators at. I don't know why I'm not seeing them for some reason. No, we don't even need the separator. But we will after under the engine. Don't even need that much fuel, really. Just need a tiny little thing. Bittiest little pod you can imagine. What size? It's a tiny heat shield, but ta-da! I know it's cheap. Who cares? This is not the Defiant one. This is a Sunchild spacecraft. Doesn't matter who flies it. Better for it to be a pilot, though. That. Easy money, boys. That's done. Now we just need to test the pod. Oh god, it's not actually enough. This is playing with fire. I'm not gonna. I didn't realize it was that low thrust. I think they changed it because it used to be enough to get that kind of vehicle off the ground. So they definitely changed it. I think it's enough to hover, so honestly if I put on the struts, I think it would be completable. But I'll just stick the a little bit stronger engine on it. Actually, it's quite a bit stronger. Time to up go. Oh. It doesn't matter too much, but I didn't realize that happened. Yep, finish that mission. All we had to do. We're actually falling pretty hard. Well, I can have fuel left so I can stop myself. That's funny. Alright. Got those none. Just needed those contracts done. They've given me easier missions, which is nice, but or easier contracts. They're not giving me enough actual missions though. Women's First Records Keeping Society missions. So only wants it to fly by Minmus though. Flying by Minmus is actually probably harder than flying by the moon. It's just landing on Minmus is a lot easier than landing on the moon. Two tourists. Let's take these. Once you take it, you have 5 years to take them actually, so. We will just ferry people around. Very boring stuff. Very easy stuff. Looks like I think they're all just orbits. One of them has to have one has to have an orbit. The other two are happy enough at suborbital. Not that it matters. They give me... Yeah, it gave you this. Don't do anything. What's better? Oh, wait a minute, we don't have our... Oh, we didn't actually have the lander cam last time? I guess we were just testing the lander cam, huh? I didn't realize we were just testing that. I thought we actually owned it. Okay. Well, we need no science on this. Does this actually hold 2 people? This might be able to hold 2 people. We can get 2 birds with 1 stone. Get 2 birds stoned at once. I want those here. But they're a little bit more protected from the re-entry heat. Solar panels. Don't need any science. Don't need any utilities other than we need to get there. Now, how bad of a lifting body do we need? This is 1 ton. Last time we brought all this stuff. What? This is actually pretty heavy. This is actually really heavy. We might need our actual heavy lifting body for this. Might be able to jostle it around a little bit here. Like, this engine was not enough for what it was being asked to do. Also, I didn't take a look at the research screen. That could actually dramatically change how I build this spacecraft. But that's a heavier engine. I'll lower these even more because this was too fast still. It costs 1,000. I might take these slightly smaller ones actually. Should be good. Oh, this what do we call the ferrying craft? Is there any famous ferries I can think of? I can't remember the name of that first steamboat. I know. Oh. I think the first steamboat was named Napoleon. Not exactly a ferry, I don't think it was a ferry. But get the Jaj done. Care more about the Jaj than anything else. So I don't want joke shoots on these. We want regular chutes on these. Struts. We will go take a look at our tech tree though. So, boosters, main engines, boosters. These have less thrust or even thrust to the bigger ones? Thrust is 351. Pretty similar thrust. Like 36. No, that's fine. Is that engine cheaper or more expensive than the Vesta? It's cheaper. Okay, I'll take it then. It might be heavier than before. I think we're a lot heavier than we were before. I think we need this bigger one. These need to go down here where I can't see because someone logged into Skype. Guess it's there. Get out of here. Okay. That. Then our drogue sheets have to be here. Save that, but we're gonna back out again. Science lab. Not sure how much farther we can go before we're blocked off by, might be this level. We actually can't. We have to upgrade the station before we can go up here. A dynamic albedo of neutrons influence against upper layers of the surface to detect hydrogen molecules. They're searching for water. Or say low ordnance radiation irradiance experiment. Can be used from high orbit. There's our lander cam. I think we may need to do that one next. Man, all this stuff is good though. It's all good. It's actually weird. It's almost ridiculous how all of this is actually kind of important. I mean, I can get away without the lander can. It's just nice because it's light. Mildly oversized radio signals. Dish. That's a dish. That's so much. Take this. This one's pretty important. A research device actually in an odd spot. I can't build more planes, I don't think. Not for a while. We're gonna need landing struts soon. I think we're gonna want this though, because I think we're gonna be launching some space probes. Of course I think we need to go. Yeah, we do have a probe body, so we're actually okay. Still need landing parts though. Huh. I don't know which mod reshuffled my stuff around, but I like it. Because before it was really obvious which ones to grab. You could just ignore some areas like completely. I don't think any of that changed my plans here. Actually, it did. Better. Now those boosters don't look like they're enough. How different are these two? This one and this one, because they're supposed to be somewhat equivalent. 432. Actually, a lot more. I don't think we need that much fuel. Sure it's still correct. Where's my... my engine on my middle stage? I don't know where it went. That's all borked up, huh? Alright, let's launch. Shouldn't have to be a simulation. It should be pretty similar to the last one. Look, we have retrograde and prograde now. Mainly we just want the retrograde to make things easier on the way down. Prograde on the way up is a possibility, but you never know. This probe body, I probably don't need this SAS, actually. Probably overkill on that front. To prevent that from happening. Oh, we lost our wings. Yeah, we have to figure out a less destructive way to jettison those. Yeah, I think we're a lot heavier than we were before, actually. Because we're still going kind of slow with this engine, and this one's like hell of a lot stronger than the last one we used. Oh, no, we're going too quick. Never mind, I spoke too soon. retrograde and burn the rest of this off. Only brought monopropellant that I didn't need. Oh well. I should have put a... wasting money to put things on those. See, there's things happening to electric charge right now. We're going prograde. If I turn it off, go to the stability assist, you can see it's freaking out a little bit less. Stability assist off, it just goes away. Question is, when we return, is this just going to drop like a rock as I keep on pointing retrograde? Alright, oops, I need to turn them off actually. Okay. You know what? There might not be anyone in here. That's fine. That's the thing I can revert on and not really feel bad about. Well, I can feel extremely stupid, but okay. I don't think Kerbal's away anything. Let's check to see if there's like a thing that says they weigh something. Yeah, so I don't think we need to re-evaluate just because there's Kerbals on it now. Oh, you know what? We just don't have fins. But I am going to... I'm gonna ditch this. I'm going to ditch the monopropellant. Going to... wings, fins, and I'm going to I wonder if I could tell our parachutes to deploy, potentially keep them from bumping into each other. I don't know what's causing them to bump into each other. I need parachutes for the middle body. Come on. There we go. Let's try this one more time. And then any other crew personnel contracts after this, I think I'm just going to do them off camera all the time. Because, it's going to get boring. Oh shit. Go up here. I think that was the only thing that was out of order. And liftoff of the Napoleon first rockets carrying the first 2 commercial passengers to space. It's a glorious day for the Kerbal Nation. We choose to go to the Mun. We choose to go to the Mun in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that endeavor will ensure to bring out the best. I can't remember the rest of it after that. I'm gonna throttle down because we were too fast last time. We are well. Maybe my apoap's a little high. It should be okay, but should have flattened my orbit a little bit better. We are fine though. Our music. Stability assist mode and observer. Pass our apoaps, that'd be bad. Go away from me, apoaps, I need you. Wasting a lot of delta V here, turning somewhat vertically to keep the apoaps up, but that's what we gotta do to keep it from dropping at least. These people to orbit. Not the best launch. I'm very proud of it. Got the job done, but alright, contract complete. Carry them safely to their destination. Oh, still have to bring you back. Don't get so excited quite yet. Just come back now. Yeah, we want to try to land near the Kerbal Space Center. There's a chance we could EVA and do some science, but tell him to point us retrograde. Jeb actually being able to do his job for once. Thank you, Jeb. Didn't used to be able to ever do their jobs on their own. It was tempting to just bring the apoaps back down, but we will attempt to land near the Space Center. I think the trick that I heard at least was that you need to do a retro burn like here, like 30, 36 kilometers above the surface there. Or that's where you need to come in at to land near the center. I'm gonna try that. Oh. So that'll be about here then. Got a message back, state your government. Thank you. See, we did burn through more electric charge this time. Keep telling him to stay on retrograde. That'll do us. That behind. For a second there, I panicked thinking that they were attached to that. That'd be sad. I'm gonna turn SAS off for now. Let's do the time warp, yeah. Let's do the time warp, yeah. Here we go. Now, we will see what telling him to hold retrograde will do to our power. It's either going to be the most horrible thing in the universe, or it's going to be the most amazing thing in the universe. There's not going to be much room for in between. See, now I don't have to drop out a physical time warp to keep it focused. It's so good. Ticking down. Tick. 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 Really, it's most telling though once you start hitting the real atmosphere. Which are blader. Car's getting hot. Okay. Once things get fiery, that's usually when you want to turn off your time warp. Painful as it can be to do so sometimes. Got to the point where we're losing speed instead of gaining it from falling towards the planet. No substantial G-forces yet. We've lost 6 of our blader points. Electric charge isn't going down too fast yet. Kind of see, like, doing roughly 1 orbit didn't take much of our food and other supplies away. That's probably with 3 Kerbals doing it, eating it. But yeah, I'll do the rest of these off screen because no one's gonna care. Now we're into the thicker stuff now. Keeping up that electric charge to see if anything crazy happens. Serious mountains up there. You can do it, Jebediah. Steer better than I can. He's doing a hell of a lot better than I can, apparently. Of course, he's driving something a lot more aerodynamic than whatever we were driving. Okay. Apparently I was wrong with my little calculation there. As far as trying to get land near the Kerbal Space Center goes. I do think the re-entry is deadlier than it was before. The stock deadly re-entry out of the game, because before I think you could go in backwards like I did there on accident and actually be fine. I think anytime you come in from orbit, you'd be completely fine as long as you weren't doing the suborbital trajectory, which are way too steep. But it would also be if you did this gentle entry that we're doing right now, it would be that you wouldn't be burning any ablator, so you could go without even having the heat shield. So yes, they've changed things. Which is good, because it was way too easy before. Oh, this is a lot easier just letting him do this. It's weird, my microphone's picking up like a rhythmic sound. I don't know if you guys hear anything, but watching my thing pop up and down. Probe suits almost unnecessary. Actually, I can probably turn this. Once the parachutes are out, you don't even need SAS. And it didn't use a significant amount of electric charge. It used a lot. It wasn't a walk in the park amount of energy, but I can use more than I would have used to make it happen. But it was a lot safer, so. Alright, let's just bring people home. Without snapping their necks, of course. And now we will drop gently down. And then we can take a peek if we're over anything interesting and get a EVA. Actually, probably do a crew report. Ooh, we don't have this. Flying over Kerbal Islands. I do need to make a plane and fly around too. I'm not great at flying planes in this game though. Well, I can fly them okay. I can't land them as well. We are actually coming in a little bit harder than I expected. That was like more comedic than I would have liked it to be. Got a little harder than I expected. I guess I need to start bringing more heavy parachutes for this kind of design. I thought we had more than enough parachutes, but I mean, all we lost was the heat shield, but could have gone a lot worse. Okay, please. There's research here that we haven't had before. Take that. EVA report from the Highlands. Get back in. Take a new crew report from the Highlands. Let's recover the vessel. So again, that was just contracts and money. It wasn't any significant science achievement, though we did get some info from the Highlands. Could have had more if we brought the experiments with us, but we didn't know we were going to land somewhere special. Alright. Jeez. I was just... yeah, I guess... crap, we were not anywhere near the KSP that time, so my plan didn't work at all. Hey look, these tourists leveled up. I just thought that was kind of funny. The tourists level up for some reason. Available for sightseeing. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed, and have a good day.